Hey guys, Oster443 here, back with more The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And we are sneaking in to a bomb shop. The failed trigger. That guy right there, if you come into the bomb shop before this, he will have like an afro and will be a complete asshole to you. And his bombs will cost more than the Hope Diamond. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over. Okay, I need to. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was smooth. I'll tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that link, I just knew he was trying to. So when I saw that postman, I just pretended to be worried about him, and presto, he spilled beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really just top notch. It's funny though. I'm thinking is maybe first. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, if you two got together. Yeah, that was probably one of the creepiest comments right there in the whole game. Cause Tetra's like 11 or 13, 11 to 13 right now. And Gonzo, his page says he's in his 30s. Yeah. Nintendo can be sadistic at times. So Tetra's just told them that they have to get back on the ship immediately so they can get to Outset. Although it's raining. And the bomb shop owner's just freaking out. I'd have to see if he has a mustache or not, but I think he's based on Wario. I just think it's so funny how there's only two body types for all of the pirates. The small hunched over ones and the large small-legged muscular ones. They're making the weirdest noises when they talk. And that's one of the reasons why Tetra is so awesome. She plans ahead to the smallest detail. The barrel is just floating there and he's moving back and forth. They can leave the guy tied up there. What did they even put on his mouth? They can't have duct tape, but here's something that messed me up the first time I ever played this game. It took me a full hour to get this right. I'm not kidding, a full hour. I had to go to Game Facts to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. But this, I pride myself in. There, what the red word that they just said more than once was the password to get on the boat. You have to type it exactly how they type it. And if you don't go through that cutscene right there, no matter if you know the answer or not, you're not allowed in. What do pirates clean their ears with? Okay, that's weird. And capture failure. my capture card is just not sensitive enough to realize, oh, you want to keep recording? Right, you can enter. And go. And just because we can, let's go into Tetra's room. Also, something I've realized, all of the crewmates don't have rooms. Yeah. For people who don't really know, that's actually a portrait of Tetra's mother. It's weird because she's a brunette. It's, some timeline theorists say that, it's her father that is from the Hyrulean line. You'd have to see pictures. And Miyamoto's never really released much about Zelda lineage. Miyamoto really doesn't care about the timeline bickering. Which, by the way, I'm a splittist. No one can knock me off that path. It's my one and true religion. Alright, I'll stop spouting superfan nonsense. Yeah, so Nico is convinced that the only reason you came back was to see his face again. Well, Nico is awesome. He is a complete ninja, but I'm not sure I wanted to go back here just to meet him again. But he jumped from one end of the room to the other. If that's not pirate ninja, I don't know what is. And no one's commented with any suggestions for a mixture between a pirate and a ninja. Please do. On this video, on the video I originally asked for that challenge, just think of one off the top of your head. It's easy. Just write a comment right below. Alright, so instead of platforms, the door goes up and down, which actually locks him in, keeping it. So if we just walked back upstairs and left him there, he'd starve to death probably. He'd be there the whole night, probably until they checked the cargo again. I am not necessarily the best person for this. It actually takes me like 5 tries. I did cut most of them out. I did put in some of my fail attempts. I think just my sort of equivalent to the Wipe-a-thon 3000 for any Total Halibut fans. And fail. And there you go. By the way, if I can get my hands on Cataclysm when it launches, and I've got time during the day, I'm thinking of doing a launch day video, because they never really did a launch, no one ever did a launch day video for any of the other releases. And a lot of people want to see what it was like on launch day. But that's inconsequential, and I'm not promising anything because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get a copy and get it in on day 1, and I'm not sure if my screen capture software will be working because, well, I've been neglecting it a little bit. But you really don't have to worry about the time limit. It does not matter. He's actually surprised. So, although he's been scolded not to, he will give us the treasure that they worked their asses off for. He is quite literally the smartest member of Tetra's crew, isn't he? He's a ninja. He's a semi-philanthropist. He owns Google. No. And it's a blue thing with a fuse on it. Yep, this is the bomb. One of the items that has been in every single legitimate Zelda game. And don't try to count the ones that are based off of the television show that sucked so terribly. Oh my god. When I tried to watch that, I wanted to tear my eyeballs out of my skull. Who could make such nonsense? But oh well. Really, why? Why would you try to make a television show out of an incredibly good game series? That's never worked before. Yeah, but, Tetra's pretty much given us this one free. Basically, she's saying, oh, we're probably gonna get a move on in the morning. I guess you can have a head start. We've still got lots of bombs, blah, 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 blah. But, in reality, she knows that he can get there overnight, and she's pretty much walking up and giving him the ball instead of throwing it to him. As the worst analogy I've ever done goes, that was terrible. Again, I'm spouting gibberish because I'm, like, really tired. It is almost 1 in the morning. There's the catapult. And it's still primed up. Well, not primed up. It's still up from the time it launched, but immediately after you do that, you will get this. If you've talked to Beetle. he's got asthma. The poor mailbox is asthma. You got a chart. Yep, the Beetle chart. You will be able to know where Beetle is at any given time. If you check the Beetle chart, you will see one special looking beetle. And if you go to that special looking beetle, he will have like 3 items. One is a heart piece. The other is, I think, like 4 items actually. A heart piece, trying to remember. Oh well. Bye guys. This is Oster443 signing out.